Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a new video, my video game pickup stuff. I am kind of a game collector, some of you might know or not, but I really like video games, and I also really like retro video games. Specifically, I do play the current gen games, but just not as much, and the retro ones are really where I have interest in. So, seriously, I've been meaning to record this video for a really long time, but since then, my pickups have really gotten a lot bigger. It was gonna be maybe like 6 things, at the most 10, and now it's been sitting here since I've been wanting to make this video until now. So there's quite a bit to go through today, so just bear with me. And yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this. The first thing that I have here are some NES games. These are games that I've been meaning to pick up, I just never did, and I finally just got them when I saw them at the store. So, the first one is Star Tropics. I don't know if any of you know this game. I haven't actually played this when I was little, but I heard it was a really good game, so I wanted to pick it up and try it. So I can't tell you too much about it. And the other game is one that everyone knows, or should know, and it's Joust. This game I actually haven't played on the console before. I've just played at the arcades. So I'm excited to see this console part of it. I don't know how it is. I haven't really looked into it, but this is something I've been wanting to pick up for a while. And then going next, we have the Super Nintendo. Specifically, I have a couple games for the Super Famicom. Obviously, that's the Japanese version of the Super Nintendo. The first one is the Sailor Moon R game. This is a fighting game, and it's super cool. I've played this before, obviously a ROM version of it. I haven't actually played on an actual cartridge. I'm super excited about this. I'm serious. The Sailor Moon games are the reason I bought a Super Famicom in the first place. So this is really exciting for me. And my other Super Famicom pickup is also another Sailor Moon game. So this is the Sailor Moon S game, and this is a puzzle game, kind of like Puyo Puyo, those kind of games. And obviously with Sailor Moon characters. To be honest, I can't remember playing this specific version of it. I've played the other Sailor Moon puzzle games, and I do enjoy them. I remember playing them back when I was a kid, and my sister loved them, so I'm excited for this specifically too. As I said, we're talking about Super Nintendo, so I'm super excited about this. I have been wanting this for a really long time. I'm sure everyone is, and I actually picked up a complete box version of it, and that's not what I intended to do. I didn't care. I'm not a big person to collect complete in-box games for retro games. It's kind of a plus, but I'm not a huge person to do that. I don't really care if it comes with the box, to be honest. But it is kind of nice now that I've gotten a few more boxed older games. It's actually really cool. So anyways, yeah, I didn't intend to get the box version of this, but I happened to find it, and obviously I just had to get it, and it is the Earthbound box. I know everyone's looking for this, everyone wants it. I was super lucky to find it locally. I actually rather buy games locally rather than online or on eBay and stuff like that, just because it kind of is that fun factor of being able to go out and actually finding it rather than searching it online and easily finding it, I don't know, I prefer to actually buy locally or in person and see it than online. I do buy off of forums and stuff, because obviously I am kind of active in some forums, and so I kind of trust the people, and I know, rather than eBay or Amazon or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, I picked up this Earthbound. Like I said, I wasn't actually going for a boxed version. I would have been happy just getting the cartridge, because I know these days these box one goes for $800 to $900 or something like that, and I didn't really want to drop the money on that. I'd rather would have had I would have been happy with the cartridge, which is depending on where you can find it, if you get a good deal for it, $100 to $200, and that would have been fine for me. But I found this, and so I can't complain. I got a really, really, really good deal on it, and I'm super happy to finally pick this up. And I don't know about most collectors, but I actually want to play this game. I'm not just collecting it for the collector's kind of deal. So I am actually really excited to play this game. I know I could have played it on a ROM or something like that, but I just never did. I kind of just wanted to play it on the actual cartridge. So I actually haven't played this game before. So I'm gonna play this and I look forward to it. I do hope it's as good as everyone says. The next thing I have here is an N64 game. I don't actually buy a ton of N64 games. I don't know, like N64 was kind of a console I brushed over in a way when I was a kid. But I had to get this, and it's the Xena Warrior Princess game. I believe this is a fighting game. I haven't tried it yet. I have never played it. But it looks like a fighting game. From the pictures on the back. But it's so cool. It is a complete boxed version of it. The box is in really great condition, and like I said, I'm not a huge like box person, but the fact that it just came with it, it was a plus. And I'm a big fan of Xena. I love Lucy Lawless. Oh, I can't say I love Lucy Lawless. I love Lucy Lawless in Xena. And so I had to get this. Alright, and the next stuff we'll be looking at are the PlayStation stuff that I got. So I got a couple games for the PSP. I actually haven't bought a PSP game in forever. Not since like it first came out, to be honest. I do want to collect some PSP games. I know that they have some really good games. And I just haven't picked these up. They were super cheap. It's not like I was necessarily looking for these games. It was just a really good deal. So I got the Final Fantasy II, and then the other game I got was Patapon. I don't know exactly how you pronounce it. But this game, I remember when it came out, I just never picked it up. And like I said, this was really, really cheap, so I picked it up. I'm kind of actually looking forward to playing this and kind of breaking out my PSP that's been sitting all lonely for a while with both of these games. So like I said, these are the two PSP games that I picked up. If there's some PSP game that I should play, let me know, because I want to kind of expand my PSP collection. And then the next stuff I got are some PlayStation games. I picked up this Dragon Seed game, but I think it's this like dragon fighting game, and it kind of seemed interesting for some reason. So I actually picked it up. I played a bunch of PlayStation when I was younger, and so PlayStation is kind of one of my favorite consoles in a way. Another game I picked up is the Mega Man Legends 2 game. I haven't played this game before. I did play the first one, and so a story about Mega Man Legends. I actually got Mega Man Legends back when I was in high school. I think when it first came out, or around the first time it came out, and I played it, but I actually didn't really like it, and then I got rid of it for like super cheap. Now I feel kind of stupid about, and they're kind of expensive now, and that was one of my like video gaming regrets, was selling my Mega Man Legends game. I found this and I just got it, and we'll see. Maybe I'll like it now. You know, some games I didn't like before I like now. Some games I liked before I don't like now. So you never know. And these are becoming a little more expensive and stuff, so I thought I'd pick it up now. And the other game I got is the Final Fantasy Anthology Collection. I actually owned this game before. I don't know where it went. I may have let someone borrow it and just never got it back. Actually, I think what I realized was I think I let my brother borrow it and I just forgot, and I just thought I lost it. So I bought another copy. Whatever, if I have the other one, then I have 2 copies and I could sell one off or something. The anthologies comes with Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Yeah, I'm excited that I have this in my collection again, because it bothered me so much that it was on my list of games that I had, but I couldn't find it for the life of me. These are my PS1 games that I picked up. And then I picked up some PS3 games here. I got the Borderlands 2 game. Actually, my boyfriend got it for me. He also got me the first one. This is a game that I wasn't interested at all about, but when I heard more about it, it sounded kind of interesting. It sounded like I could give it a try. Now I have Borderlands 1 and 2 to try, and I will get to that as soon as I finish Uncharted. I'm currently playing Uncharted, so I got this game. I got the SingStar game. Yes, I do like the karaoke games. Yes, I'm Asian. And yes, I got the SingStar game. Portal 2, my boyfriend wanted this, and so we got it. I haven't played it yet, but he beat it already. So I'll have to play it at some point. I don't know why this is here. This Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. This is definitely one of his games. I have never seen a Star Wars movie. I have never played a Star Wars game. I own some, but I've never played them before. I kind of just inherited some through like people just giving me games or like bundles or something like that, but this is definitely not mine. And then another kind of karaoke game, Sing It, Disney songs. So these are the PS3 games I got. And then I have one PS4 game here. It's the Song of the Deep. And I actually don't know too much about this game, to be honest. I'm debating whether I want to open this, to be honest, because it just, I don't know. It looks so nice, but I should play it. And I don't own a ton of PS4 games, so this was really cool to pick up. Alright, the next stuff I got are some other Nintendo games. I've got a few for the DS. One is Zoo Tycoon DS. Yes, I like these games. I really love Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like, the old Roller Coaster Tycoon for PCs are some of my favorites, kind of like sim games. So when I saw the Zoo Tycoon, I was like, yes, I do want to build my own zoo. And that's why I got that. Another one I got is Mechanic Master 2. I've never even actually heard of this game, to be honest. When I looked at it, it kind of maybe looked like or reminded me of The Incredible Machine, which I really liked those games when I was little. So I'm hoping that this is kind of like that. And then I also got Cooking Mama. This is one of those kind of games where it's just like fun to like not pay attention to really what like an in-depth game and just play like stupid little mini games. So these are my 3 DS games I got. I've got a few Wii games here. Same thing with the Cooking Mama. I got Babysitting Mama. I've actually never played this game. I think it's ridiculous, and that's why I got this. I've never played it, but it just seems like, why? So that's why I got this, and obviously these games are like super cheap because who wants these? Another game I picked up is the Super Smash Bros. Brawl. When I got the Wii, I never actually picked this up, but I wanted to, so I finally got the chance to pick this up. And then I also picked up Family Party 30 Great Games. I kind of just picked this up as a party game, to be honest, and it was super cheap. I actually tried playing this, and it's fucking ridiculously hard. Like, you would not believe. I don't know why it's hard. Like those Wii Sports or Wii Play games, I thought this was like that, but it's not. It's like, I don't even know. It is so hard to play these mini games. I couldn't do any of them. I don't know why. Does anyone else have a hard time with this game? Because it's so hard, and it shouldn't be. It's like a family fun game. This should be like easy because 5-year-olds will play it. But no, it's fucking hard. So let me know if you've ever played this game and if it's easy for you, because I want to know. Thank God it was cheap. So these are the Wii games that I got. And then I got one last game, and this is for the Wii U. It is the Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I picked this up because I heard the newer game's really good. Alright, before I go on, I'll just say Miss Shironi told me that I can't get any more games for a little bit.
Until we finish up your lady cave and your wall units.
Oh, I have a girl cave, and once it's done, we'll start filming down there, and I'll show you down there and everything. I got some like hardware and console stuff, so that's what I'll show you next. So the first thing I got was a Famicom. So this is the Japanese version of the it's the Japanese version of the Nintendo. I actually wasn't super like interested in getting Japanese version of consoles. I don't know why. I just thought like I'll just emulate everything for that kind of stuff. But I saw this and I don't know. I saw it in person, I just had to get it. So I got it. It's actually really cool. I'm kind of glad that I got it. And another Nintendo thing I got was the NES Max controller. The one thing I disliked about the NES, like when I got older, it wasn't a big deal when I was little because it was the only thing you knew, but were the controllers. Like, they're so boxy and they're not comfortable. They like sit in your hand all funky. I got this. I never had one of these when I was little. It's odd, like I'm actually more interested in having boxed hardware stuff than I am games. Don't ask why, I have no clue. So the fact that I saw this box, I was like, okay, I need that. I'm gonna try this controller. I don't recall what people have said about this controller, if it's good or not. If it's not, I don't really care. I've got a bunch of NES controllers. Next thing I got here is the Grape N64. These colored N64s are like my favorite thing ever, hardware-wise. Like I said before, I'm not actually a huge N64 person, but these are so pretty. Yeah, they're pretty. Like, these are the best thing ever. Like, whoever came up with these like transparent console ideas, genius. Like, I have to get every single color. So this is the Grape color. It came with one controller. The only thing about the controller though that I'm bummed out about is that the joystick is shot to death. It's just like broken. It's just, someone was really smashing hard on Super Smash Brothers on this controller. But yeah, that's the only thing that makes me sad is this dingy joystick on the controller. But you know what? I really wanted the console. Like, I could find a new controller. It was just the console that this whole part right here that I really wanted. I do have the other colors. I don't have all of them. I still need the smoke, transparent smoke, and the Toys R Us gold edition one. But I have all the other ones from the US. So I have the fire, the orange, I don't remember what the orange is called, the ice blue, and the jungle green. Transparent ones. But yeah, I almost have all the colors of these and it makes me so excited. And the next thing I got is an accessory, which is the GameCube Game Boy player. I've been wanting this for a while and so I'm super happy to finally pick it up. Comes with the disc and everything. I want to play my Game Boy games on the big screen, so this is really exciting. Obviously, you guys should know that you just hook it onto the bottom of your GameCube and put the disc in, and then you can play your games. And then I've got some other accessories. I got, just today actually, I got this Wii U Metal Mario controller. It's silver. I like silver. I like shiny things. So I was super excited to see this, and it was a pretty good price too. Anyway, so this Metal Mario one, I don't actually like care that it's like a Mario thing, it's just that it's silver that I really like about it. I have this thing where like, I tend not to buy controllers and stuff for my consoles because I don't really like do co-op gaming at all or play really any game with anyone. I usually just play by myself, so I only really need one controller. But then like, years later, for some reason, I'll run into something where I'm gonna play a game with someone and I only have one controller. And the problem is that it's always after the console has been out and maybe like a new one has come out and they stop selling controllers in stores. So I've been trying to get into the habit of buying a second controller, maybe even a third, when the actual console's out, rather than later, because I'm like, oh, the controllers are so expensive, like I don't want to drop like 60, 70 bucks on a controller. But then I run into the problem where I can't find them anymore. Like, I mean, I'm totally wanting to go on Craigslist or like go somewhere and buy it used later for even cheaper, but like to be able to just go and get it that day and not have to go search for something for another controller, that's That's my issue. So I picked up this Wii U controller because maybe one day I'll really need it. And so that kind of explains my next kind of thing is I picked up another Xbox controller. Oh my god, so this is an Xbox One controller. I have obviously one that came with the console. But another reason I had to get this one is look at the freaking color. It's like a blue, like a very beautiful blue gradient color. When I saw this, I was like, I need to get that. I don't even care. They had an orange one, like a black to orange. But I saw online, I think that there's like a magenta, like a pink one, and I really want that one. So yeah, the reason why I got this was because of the color, really. It wasn't even because I was like, I need a second controller, or I should buy one now. It's because of the fucking color. So this is so pretty. I'm super excited about it. And the last thing I got, so I'm a huge X-Men fan, like the comic books, not the movies. So anything, like when I was little, that's like I loved X-Men. And so pretty much anything X-Men I would like try and get. Well, you know, I love games and I love X-Men, so I picked up this Tiger Electronics X-Men handheld game. Like, I love these things. I used to have different ones when I was little. I actually never owned the X-Men one when I was little. I had like the Little Mermaid and like Lion King and stuff, like more of the Disney ones, I think. I saw this X-Men one and I had to get it. I think I got this one for free. But yeah, so this, I played a little bit of it and it's actually pretty cool. The only thing about these old handheld things though is obviously the whole no backlit kind of screen thing, so you kind of have to play them during the day or with light, which kind of sucks, but you know, technology. So yeah, those are all of my gaming accessories and hardware stuff. I do want to mention a couple things that I also got that's not really gaming related, but it kind of goes into this realm of geeky, nerdy stuff. So I was super excited when I found these at the store. So I actually found some DVDs that I got. First one is the X-Men animated series. This is that 90s cartoon version. It's not the whole season, but it's volume 4, and you know, obviously I'll collect them all when I find them. But Oni laughed at me the first time we hung out and he like put it on for us to watch, and I just knew the episode name. When he put it on, he was like, wow, you're...
Just from the intro.
Yeah, just for, like, it was like the first couple of minutes of the episode, and I just said the title is the episode. The other one I didn't even know existed on DVD video format was the Beast Wars Transformer series. It's an 8.2 on IMDb out of 10.
Yeah, Tom.
So this series isn't horrible. It's not a horrible Transformer series. But anyways, yeah, there's this inside thing about how horrible this TV series is. But I liked it, at least when I was a kid. Like, I remember watching it and liking it, and specifically like waking up just to watch it. I actually have never seen any other Transformer stuff before. I didn't even know that this was like a spin-off or a different version of a Transformer thing. It was Beast Wars to me. I mean, it said Transformers, but it didn't like, I didn't know what that really was. Yeah, I used to watch this when I was little, and the fact that I found this on DVD and it's the whole season, or the whole series, it's 3 seasons, but it's the whole series, it was super exciting. So I'm gonna show Oni the fabulous world of Beast Wars. So yeah, that's actually everything that's been piling up for me to make this video. It's super exciting. Let me know if you found anything that I got interesting, or if there's anything you think that I need or should get. Let me know. But yeah, if you have any questions about any of the stuff, feel free to ask. I will try and answer it, and I have a lot of games to go through and try. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to make more video game related videos because it's one of my bigger passions and interests. So thanks again. Bye.